Today we're diving into a bottle that is a little different from a usual whiskey review, but is packed with history, luxury, and a whole lot of flavor. Hennessy X.O, the original. I find winter season is for something bold and rich. A lot of us like heavy peat this time of season. So let's see if this iconic cognac can stand up to our go-to whiskeys. Stick around because this bottle has a hefty price tag, and I'll be talking about what makes cognac unique, how Hennessy X.O blends over 100 eau de vie, what an eau de vie is, and the neat history behind this label dating all the way back to the Franco-Prussian War. Trust me, there's a lot more to this bottle. We're looking at 40% here, so let's go to pour. First off, the color. Just look at that deep mahogany. It's rich, almost with like bronze and flashes of amber. But the sad thing is, I know they use coloring because they list it on their website. So while I love the color, it's not natural. Now on the nose, this is nice. Right off, very complex. I'm getting dark, dried fruits. Think prunes, think figs, chewy raisins, and there's a distinct layer of spiciness. Cinnamon and clove, a touch of black pepper. And underlying that all is this really nice sweetness, almost like a sticky toffee pudding. Okay, yeah. The mouthfeel is rich and silky. At first, there's a nicer blend of sweet and spicy. I'm getting the same dark fruitiness, figs, overripe plums, maybe some candied orange now. And the next wave is this warm, spiced oak and cocoa. It's warm, it coats the mouth, it's not harsh at all. Yeah, really nice. There's even a bit of leather and tobacco towards the finish, which lingers really nicely, maybe a hint of vanilla and cherries. The finish is really long, but not dry, and is pretty normal of a cognac that's been aged for a long time. So I guess if I were to summarize the Hennessy X.O, it's dominated by those dark fruits, layered with spiced and roasted notes with the oak, the cocoa, and the leather. Really nice. Created in 1870 by Maurice Hennessy, this iconic cognac was the first to be labeled as extra old, setting the standard for what we now know as XO. For those unfamiliar, there's a whole cognac region of France. Here, Hennessy selects their finest grapes to create an eau de vie, or water of life. The eau de vie forms the backbone of every bottle, and interestingly, Hennessy is supplied by over 1,600 wine growers in France, in primarily 4 regions. I would try to pronounce the regions, but I'll probably butcher them all. But their website has a really cool interactive system that lets you look through all of the regions, the wine growers, and more in detail. But, by the way, you're probably still wondering what an eau de vie is. An eau de vie is just a French fruit brandy, which, like whiskey, starts out as clear. These eau de vie are distilled twice in copper pot stills, much like whiskey, and then aged. They have the world's largest collection of cognac eau de vie, with over 400,000 oak barrels in their aging cellars. So, Hennessy X.O, this one here, is a blend of over 100 different eau de vie, some aged for decades in French oak barrels. And just like many whiskeys, this is, I believe, cold filtered. Their corks are sourced from sustainably managed forests in Portugal and Spain. And the XO carafe is made from extra white glass produced in France. The iconic Hennessy XO bottle here was designed in 1947 by a renowned French designer. Again, I won't pronounce his name, but I'll link it below. Its bold and curved shape is allegedly supposed to represent the richness and elegance of the cognac inside, a tribute to the timeless craftsmanship that defines Hennessy. So, is the Hennessy XO price tag really worth it? This bottle of the Hennessy XO is a fantastic, rich, and luscious cognac. Do I drink cognac all the time? Heck no, I can't afford it. But this bottle was gifted to me, and I'm so lucky to have had the pleasure of being able to pour myself a glass on occasion. At a premium price of about $350 a bottle here in Canada, you are paying for more than just the liquid, right? You're paying for the history, the craftsmanship, and of course you're paying for the name. With its rich flavors, intricate blending of over 100 eau de vie, and in some cases decades of aging, this is a cognac designed for savoring, not just sipping. So for collectors, connoisseurs, or those looking for a truly special gift or occasion, I'd say it's worth it. But if you're just looking to experiment with cognac, dip your toes into it, you might want to try something a little more affordable. You can always check out the Remy Martin VSOP. That's a great bottle as well, I've got that. But I think more importantly, for $350 a bottle, what whiskey would you buy instead? Let me know below. I'd love to check out some of those bottles. I don't think I've ever had a bottle of whiskey at that price. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.